Hey, what's up Honda fans? I'm Honda Laura. Today we have another shootout video for you. We have two of the most popular subcompact crossover SUVs on the market today. We have the 2016 Honda HR-V and the 2015 Jeep Renegade, and we're gonna see how they match up against one another. Let's get it going. As always, I'd like to say thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seacon for letting us take the HR-V today. We'd also like to say a special thank you to our friends at Herb Chambers, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram of Danvers for letting us take out the Renegade today. So both of these two subcompact crossover SUVs sit on platforms similar to their relatives. The Renegade is actually based on the Fiat 500. The HR-V is based on the Fit. Both of these two are the base models. The Renegade is the Sport and the HR-V is the LX model. Both of those front-wheel drive and manual transmissions, MSRP start at about $19,000. We have them both here at 4x4 and all-wheel drive, 9-speed automatic and the CVT, which brings you to just over $21,000 in the HR-V and $22,600 for the Renegade. Let's take a look at what those prices give you. Checking out first the exterior. Front end of the Honda HR-V, nice blacked out, big grille, minimal chrome, looks really good with the white. At contrast, you can see all the detailing. Halogen headlights. Moving around the side, all HR-V trim levers are going to come with 17-inch alloy wheels. Body colored side mirrors and door pulls in the expanded driver's view mirror. Alongside all those aerodynamic lines, the sporty door in the back that opens up. Coming around the back, you have deck lid spoiler and backup camera. Also, all HR-V trim levels, including the base, have LED brake lights. Now let's take a look at the Renegade. Front end of the Jeep Renegade has a really quintessential Jeep Wrangler grille on the front, chromed out, big round headlights in Jeep fashion. 16-inch steel wheels on the Renegade Sport. It's going to have matte black mirrors and door pulls. Coming around the side is going to have a capless fuel system as well. Alongside back, you have those really cool X brake lights. Adds a little bit of intrigue and a little Yeti on the back. So Jeep has a really funny sense of humor, and they put little Easter eggs, as everybody is calling them, throughout the Jeep Renegade. They have the little Jeep climbing up the windshield, they have the Yeti in the back, and they have the quintessential Jeep grille hidden throughout the car. Have you seen any that I haven't? Comment below and tell me. So there's no denying they're two completely super different looking cars. The Renegade is a lot more rugged, tough. It's for 4x4 driving out in the woods. The Honda is a little bit more urban, sleek, modern. Let's take a look under the hood. So under the hood of the Jeep Renegade, this is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder multi-air engine, and it produces 180 horsepower. It is coupled with a 9-speed automatic transmission, which produces 21 city, 29 highway, and a combined of 24 miles per gallon for the Renegade. The Jeep Renegade is, just like in Jeep fashion, amazing for off-roading. It has the Jeep Active Drive 4x4 system, which distributes 50-50 power to the front and the back tires. And with 174 foot-pounds of torque, it will get you over, under, or through any sort of driving conditions. You have a 4-wheel drive lock and a choice of terrains. So you're pretty good if you want to go off-roading in one of these. So the Honda HR-V has a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder iVTEC engine, which produces 141 horsepower. So even though the Renegade completely destroys it for acceleration and power, the Honda CVT is rated for 27 city, 32 highway, and a combined of 29 miles per gallon, and completely destroys the Renegade for any sort of fuel efficiency. Honda's all-wheel drive system is a proactive system that distributes power to the back tires when needed, so it only runs front-wheel drive when you're driving on dry, even pavement. So even though it does distribute power to the back tire, I totally would not follow a Renegade into any sort of off-road terrain with the Honda HR-V. I think it's more for like snow and people that are in the suburbs and want to get to work in the morning. But hey, that works for me. So for $22,600, you get a monster 4x4 system and awesome power in the Renegade. But for $21,000 and a little bit cheaper for $21,000, you're gonna get a lot of tech options. Let's go inside and see their interior features. Behind the wheel of the 2016 Honda HR-V, this is the LX model, and when you have the LX model in a Honda, everything you see here is what you're going to get with that trim level. A nice bright large gauge cluster, which is customizable for the color that you would like it. Econ mode to further boost your fuel economy, power windows, door locks, and mirrors. Bluetooth streaming, music, and Bluetooth calls and text messages. 5-inch LCD color screen for your FM, AM, CDs, and Bluetooth streaming audio. USB connections up front. You have climate controls, so heat and AC always. Electronic parking brake and the brake hold system, a very small storage compartment in your center console, and small but effective storage solutions like your cup holders for taller and smaller drinks up front and in the side pockets. Overall, the Honda is really comfortable, super modern, a great layout. It looks really nice. It has a lot of contrasting materials, really soft touch. Comfy. So the 2015 Jeep Renegade, this particular Jeep has a one package on it that gives you air conditioning, power windows, door locks, mirrors, and the automatic transmission. So if you didn't get that package, you wouldn't have any of them. It would be hot in here and blind windows. But I do really like it in here. The display up front is a 3.5-inch TFT monochromatic display. It is well designed, it's in Chrysler fashion, and it's really easy to use. You have the buttons on the steering wheel to maneuver through it. I like it. I think it's really aesthetically pleasing. And a cute little Jeep thing that they do is they put a splatter on the red line on your tachometer. So that's kind of cool. They have a lot of chrome detailing in here, a lot of touches, so it adds a little bit more aesthetics. It has the body colored side, like accents around the speakers and the cup holders and up front, so I really like that. It adds a little more of a comfy feel in here. One thing I do wish that it had that the HR-V comes standard with is Bluetooth and backup camera. So that is one thing that it would be a nice little added touch. But you do have everything you need here. It's comfy. I really like it. No CD player. So it is pretty spacious back here. There is like 35 cubic feet of legroom back here. Unfortunately, the HR-V has like 4 more cubic feet in their back seat because of the magic seats. Yay! Yay, magic seats! Oh, look at them, they can go both ways. Oh boy! And the HR-V has more cargo space than the Renegade. Let's go check that out. These two SUVs have their both strengths and weaknesses, but they serve two very different purposes. Let's take them on the road and see the driving impressions. I really enjoy driving the HR-V. It's a little bit, you know, it kind of reminds me of the Fit because we're on the same platform, but it's a little bit more peppy and zippy and has a little bit more oomph to it. Kind of like the Accord, like a Civic maybe. Yeah, kind of like a Civic, but a little bit more. Because you're higher up, you sort of have that CR-V feel, but the CR-V is kind of like, and this one's a little bit more like, look at that puppy! So, you know, some of the words that like come to my mind when I think about the HR-V though, it's sporty, it's fun, it's comfortable, it's precise. Jeep Renegade. It is solid and strong. It is kind of boxy though for my liking, and I have to sit up kind of straight because it's so like tall instead of like long. So it does keep in Jeep fashion with a real rugged ride. It's kind of like a Wrangler, like a bumpy ride. That's cool for those people that want to go off-roading. I was kind of worried about how thick the pillars are, but it's actually pretty bright and wide, and you can see really well. And one thing that I do like about it is how wide the windshield wipers go. They clear really, really well. I like the layout of the Renegade. I think it's cool. It kind of reminds me of like how it's flat in the front like a Wrangler, but it has all like the convenience touches and the aesthetics of like, you know, the Grand Cherokee. So that was our comparison video for the 2015 Jeep Renegade and the 2016 Honda HR-V. Thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take out the HR-V, and thank you to Herb Chambers Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Danvers for letting us take out the Renegade. How do you think they matched up against one another? Comment below, like the video, and subscribe to our channel. And I'm Honda Laura, and I'll see you next time.